Hello and welcome to glittershinenails. I recently purchased some more Kads stamping plates from AliExpress. So in this video I'll be swatching and reviewing fashion 12 and 14 Kads stamping plates. As always, you can find information on where I purchased from in the description box below. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel and make sure you have the bell notification turned on. And please also like this video. These really do help out my channel, thank you. So I have my scraper, my Nail Artisan Tiffany Duo Clear Stamper. I'm going to start with fashion 12. I have 6 coloured nail tips which I'll be taking 3 swatches from each plate, and I'm going to start with a yellow nail tip and a red stamping polish. After I have picked up the image, I will just quickly tidy up around the image before stamping down. This image would look amazing filled in with colour. It's a fantastic design and I definitely need to use this in a mani. For the next swatch I'm going to use a green nail tip along with a white stamping polish. Again, this is a beautiful image with a lot of detail. You could very easily split this image in half. They are quite big and I will show you that in my photo swatches. But a really nice image, which I have to say is quite unusual. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. For the next swatch I'm going to be using a light blue nail tip along with a dark blue stamping polish. With this design you could very easily take away the chain underneath and just have the hanging crystals. I sort of prefer it this way though, but you could also very easily turn the crystals up the other way, so coming up from the free edge, and that would look really nice. But a fantastic image though. Moving on to fashion 14, and I'm going to start with a silver nail tip along with a black stamping polish. I will go into a bit more detail later, but careful scraping is needed with these designs. But it is such an unusual plate. All the images are fine dots. Really makes for an interesting mani, and I can see this image being used for something like a celebration or New Year mani. For the next swatch I'm going to use a green nail tip along with a teal green stamping polish. With this swatch you can see that my scraping has caused the design to be more faded over the wing area. I should have scraped one more time, but to be fair though, it's a beautiful design and I actually really quite like the faded look. For the next swatch I'm going to use a light pink nail tip and a bright pink stamping polish. I do sort of wish these 4 on the top were larger in size, just so they filled the nail a bit more. It's alright if you have smaller nails, but if they're longer you're going to have a blank space at the top and the bottom of the nail. But a beautiful image though. And then here they are all together, so let's move on to the photo swatches and manis that I've created from the fashion range. Kads Fashion 12 is just beautiful. There's 7 large designs on the bottom half of the plate, and then there is the fabulous crystal chain designs at the top. The 3 large images in the middle of the plate, I've taken 2 swatches from each design as I couldn't get the whole image on one pop stick. But I have to say I actually think I prefer it that way. From the crystal designs at the top, I've swatched each crystal and then I've taken 2 swatches where I've picked up from around the chains. Some I did remove the excess from, some I didn't. All of these designs have a lot of detail in them, which just looks brilliant. I'm really excited about this plate. All of these designs would look brilliant filled in with colour. I think by adding this it would really bring them to life even more. But as I said, I'm really excited about using the crystals for some winter manis, but also the florals for some spring manis as well. I can really see this being a popular stamping plate, and with it being about £2 a plate, really affordable. I already have some Kads stamping plates and you can find them in my Kads playlist here on my channel. I went and I purchased 6 more because I really enjoyed them, and Fashion 12 is going to be very popular with me, I can see it. So as always, I've made a mani for each plate. However, if you saw my last swatch review featuring the Blue Sky gel polishes, then you might have already seen them. However, I really do like them and they're quite unusual for me for manis. So for this mani I used a dark bluey charcoal gel polish, and I've done a very unusual mani where I've used an oil slick foil over the gel polish on some of them, but on the others I've used a pearl white stamping polish which looks fabulous. And then to add some detail, I've used some fiery looking crystals to the little circles on the images, and this teams well with the oil slick foil. Very unusual mani for me, but I have to say I absolutely love this mani. It is just something really different. Kads Fashion 14 is a very unusual stamping plate. As I said earlier, each image is made of tiny dots and there is 14 brilliant looking images. Now, scraping. What I found was that if I only scraped once or twice, some parts of the images didn't completely cover with the polish, which is what has created the fade look on some of them, especially like the moon. It was a bit of a trial and error, but I could see when scraping if I needed to do it again on some of them, which was a surprise but also helpful. I think this has something to do with the tiny dots creating images. It would be interesting to hear from anyone else who has this plate if they have had the same, but even with this, it's still a fabulous plate. I personally own nothing like Fashion 14, so I'm excited to see what else I can create. Kads stamping plates really do offer something very different and I really do like them. I am seeing their designs more and more on social media, but it's a really good, affordable stamping brand and definitely worth checking out. Now I will be bringing the other 4 to my channel very soon, so keep an eye out for them. So for this mani, again, it was in the last video, I've used 2 different designs and I've stamped in white. Now I did say in the Blue Sky video that I felt I should have applied the loose iridescent shards over all of the nails. I felt that the 2 which don't have them sort of look a little bit odd, but again, another very different mani for me, which I really do like. I love the glitter nails the best though. All of my swatches will be over on my Instagram page in the next few days, along with the manis and what products I've used. There is a link in the description box below. If you do come over and see my posts and you like them, please give them a like as well. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for viewing my swatch review on Kads Stamping Plate Fashion range. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Comment below. I love to hear from you. Hit that subscribe button and share. Also, don't forget to come over and follow me on my Instagram page at glittershinenails. So until next time, happy stamping and bye.